Welcome back to another video. Johnny Mac Gaming here. Hope you're all doing well, having a fantastic day. So we're back with another CEX pickup video. So on Saturday we went back to CEX at the trusty White Rose Centre. We absolutely love going there because there's always goodies there to pick up, and I used more of my CEX voucher. We had, I think it was £43 to spend, so pretty good amount. And I got 10 more games for the collection. And here we go. Look at the stack. Nice big stack. No retro, as I call it. And when I say retro, I'm on about kart games. I call retro kart games. A lot of other people call retro sort of, you could call retro Nintendo GameCube, and it is, but I call retro kart games. Anything I don't really call retro in my book, but it is. So another 10 games for the collection. So I think we've got £6 left in the voucher now. So we'll crack on as usual. Got some cracking games here. Some cheap ones. Couple as not expensive, but a bit more higher up. Well, higher up for me, because I don't really buy mega expensive games. I just don't do it. I like to get as many games as I can for my voucher. So, well, crack on. So, I've been after one of these sort of games for a long time. And I just, for whatever reason, I just haven't picked one up. And I just didn't want to pay a lot of money for one. And this is on the original Xbox. It's not an exclusive or anything. You can get them on PS2, GameCube. And this is, I'm pretty looking forward to playing this. And this is Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. We've all heard about the Super Monkey Ball games, haven't we? And I haven't got a single Monkey Ball game in the collection whatsoever. And when I saw this for £5, I thought, that sounds pretty cheap to me. Because I've seen it on, I know it's on the original Xbox, but on the GameCube, I'm sure it's a lot more expensive. I know the GameCube's more collectible, but I'm sure it's 10-15 quid for these sort of games on there. I know it's not as collectible on the Xbox, but for £5, I think that's pretty decent. And this looks a bit like a sort of party game. You can do tennis, which shows tennis, canoeing, the normal monkey ball sort of party thing where you're going around courses. Show you the back there. So for £5, exploring with Monkey Madness, it says on the back. So 12 classic party games for up to 4 players. Monkey tennis, monkey bowling, and monkey football. Puzzle levels. So I'm very happy to put this one into the collection. Haven't got a single monkey ball. It's been a long day. So I ain't got a single monkey ball game. And I saw that for £5. Pretty cheap, I think, for this sort of game. So I haven't tried any of these yet. Literally thought I'd do this video. So nice and complete. I haven't even checked any of the discs, so I'm gonna check them now. Well, that one's not looking very good, to tell you the truth. So it's got a pretty bad dink in it and a few scratches. So you have to always make sure you give these a good blast and keep your receipts when, because I don't have a disc cleaner. I only have these things. These are pretty good to clean discs because I have vinyl as well. So this is what I clean my vinyl with. I don't have any other sort of cleaner. So it probably ain't going to pick up on there. But can you see that there? That's a big like dint in the disc. So a bit disappointing with that one. Normally the disc from there pretty decent, but as you can see, but we'll give it a go. If it works, good. So that's first one, £5, pretty good. Then we've got another PS3 game. I've seen this one about for £2.50, and it is Layer, however you pronounce it. It looks like a bit of a medieval game. Seen it a few times, just never picked it up. It looks pretty decent as a medieval-y game. Presume it's sort of dragons fighting. Your normal take the reins of the ultimate weapon of war. Your normal. This one isn't complete, but for £2.50, not too fussed. This looks pretty good on that one. Pretty happy with that one. So £2.50. Another one there. Then I've been after this game for a very, very long time, and every CEX I go into, never found it. Never been in stock, and I don't use CEX online. It's just one thing I never do because I've seen so many people disappointed, and I want this one complete in good condition. And when I saw it with my voucher, had to get it, and that is Metal Gear Solid 3 for the PS2, and this were £8, and I made sure the case is pretty decent, everything. I've made sure everything's complete in this. Booklet's nice. It's got an extra, like, don't know, some sort of extra thing in it. Let's have a check of the disc. The odd mark on it, but nothing really. Fingerprint. So, in the collection now, I have got Metal Gear Solid 1 on the PS1, and now I've got Metal Gear Solid 2, and now 3 on the PS2, and Metal Gear Solid 4 on the PS3. And then I've got a couple of Metal Gears, I think, on the Xbox One as well. So I'm very happy to add this one to the collection. I've been wanting this one to complete the 4, because this is the one I've been missing, but I've never found it in CX. So £8, use my voucher. So this is like the higher end one I've picked up today. I know it's only £8, but for me that's a higher end game I like to pick up in very good condition. We all like a good Metal Gear Solid game, so very happy to have that one in the collection. Then we've got another PS2 game here, classic fighting game, and that is Soul Calibur 2. We all know about the Soul Calibur series. Only £2 as well. That's bargain in my book. Nice and complete. Look at that. Disc is pretty nice as well. So going straight in the collection. We love a good fighting game. So there you go. Then we move on to the trusty Xbox 360. And we've got another 6 games to add to the collection. And they're all pretty cheap, because the Xbox 360 is pretty cheap still. So I've got the second one to this, and when I saw the third one, I thought I'm gonna have to get it. And that is Crysis 3 for only £2. Crysis 2, brilliant game. Never played the third one, so thought why not? So this one is missing the manual. I knew that when I bought it, because a lot of CXs leave the manuals in. So nice disc. Can anyone tell me about the Crisis series? Is there a Crisis? There's obviously going to be a Crisis 1 somewhere. I've googled it. I can't. Was there a Crisis 1 on the Xbox 360? Or is it on a different console? I can't find it anywhere. Was it a PC game or something? If anyone knows, because I can only find the remastered version of the trilogy. I can only find Crisis 2 and 3 on the Xbox 360. I can't find a Crisis 1 anywhere. So if anyone knows, let us know in the comments. But Crisis 3, looking forward to playing that one because Crisis 2 is a cracking game. Then got another cheap game, £1.50 game, and that is Battle Station Midway. And basically, this is just like a World War boat game, battleship. It's like a battleship game sort of thing. Never played it, but it looks alright. Sort of, presume you control battleships, shooting each other for £1.50. Not complete, but I'm not that fussed for £1.50. Disc, alright. I try all these games before, though. Then we've got a nice classic game. I remember playing these sort of series. I think it was on the N64. And when I saw this one, I thought, I ain't played one of these games for a long time. And I ain't got one of these in the collection. And I thought, my son might like to play this. And this is Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. I ain't got one of these for the Xbox 360. I remember playing one of these on the N64, and it was quite a fun game. So I thought, for £4, pick it up. If it's like the other ones, they're pretty fun games. So, nice and complete. And it's got like an extra map, top secret like map thing. So that's pretty nice. Disc is quite nice as well, not too bad. So that looks quite a fun. Get all this tat off the top. Looks quite a fun game. I used to like playing that back in the day. They were quite fun games. £4 ain't too bad. So another nice one for the collection. Then I've picked up a game here I've never heard of, and I like picking these games up if they're pretty cheap. And this is Binary Domain. Never heard of that one. And I liked, if they're under a £5, I normally pick them up. Because I think it's pretty cheap. And this looks like some sort of action-y shooting game. Sort of shooting robots. They might be rubbish. They might be decent. And looks like this one's made by Sega. So, could be half decent. Never... What's it called? The machine age has begun. So, try this one a bit later. Don't mind picking these ones up for the collection, what you've never heard of before. So, yeah, £4. Nice and complete again. Check the disc on this one. Pretty decent. So, Binary Domain. Don't know what that's about, but try that one. Then, thought I'd pick this one up. I've got the first one in the collection. And I thought, that's pretty cheap as well. And this is a limited edition version. And the case is pretty funky. And that is Darkness 2. And the case, it's in one of these like funky cases. You know, slip cases. Pretty funky. What moves about? Darkness 2. And it was only £3.50. There you go. You can see it moving there. Like a horror game. Played the first one. Pretty decent. Master your demons. If you haven't played these, play the first one. It's a pretty decent game. So I thought I'd get the second one. Never played the second one. Thought I'd have a go on that one. £3.50. Pretty decent game. Let's have a look. That's nice and complete as well. So it's always a bonus when you get the manual, isn't it? That's minty fresh, that one. Don't even look like it's been played. So that's a good one to add to the collection. It's always good when you get, because in CEX they don't charge anything extra for like these special editions, slipcases, or like steelbooks. They don't charge anything extra, so that's a good one. And then the last one, I think I've got this. I've got a feeling I've got this one on the PS3. Well, I've either got it on the PS3 or the 360. I can't remember. I've got the first one of this. So I thought I'd pick the second one up. And that is Command. I can't pronounce it. Command 2. Bloodshot. If that's how you pronounce it. Another horror game with the eye. You know all about it anyway. You've seen it. It's a terrifying descent into chaos. You've all seen this game. The first one were a pretty decent game, horror game. £4. I think the first one's pretty cheap. Second one's a tiny bit more expensive. That's nice and complete as well. Yeah, decent disc again. So yeah, a load more 360 games. We love the 360. Couple of PS2 games, PS3 game, and then my first monkey ball game for the Xbox. So I'm very happy with these pickups. So more games from CX. Some of us love CX, some of us hate CX. Don't think I'm ever going to be doing the online roulette. I just don't think it's worth it. I'd rather just go into the shop. So thank you for watching. As per usual, plenty more videos to come. Please give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. If you like my content, hit that subscribe button. If you don't, that's fine. As always, give us a comment. I'll always reply, and I'll see you in the next one.